Yeah, so she was bleeding. Well, I haven't cut my toenails in I think 7 months, and so yeah. So when I rolled over in my sleep, I cut my wife, and she was bleeding pretty bad, and we went to the hospital, and they said it looked like she was attacked by a bear, and they wanted to give her a rabies shot. And then when I told them it was my toes, they wanted to look at them, and everyone threw up. They said it was disgusting. So that's what happened to me last night. But let's not talk about that on the Facebook Live from Sholo. It's the Morning Brew, buddy. And today, it's the Country Climb Star of the Week with Todd Cameron. Let's get it going.
Coming to you from the heart of Sholo, Arizona, on the Deuce of Clubs. It's Q Country 92.5's The Morning Brew with Chris Bennett.
He's got spirit.
Good morning and welcome to the behind the scenes of our small town radio show on Q Country 92.5, The Morning Brew, coming to you from beautiful Sholo, Arizona, and the Horn Auto Center studios. That's our main drag behind us, the Deuce of Clubs. And you know what? We're going to get started right away with our Country Climb Star of the Week segment. Todd Cameron, can't wait for you to meet him and listen to his music. We'll also be playing it on the radio. Here we go.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
And this week, it is Todd Cameron, originally from West Virginia, now living in Nashville, making big things happen and writing new music that we're going to play today on our show. Todd, thanks so much for joining us.
Chris, thanks for having me, man.
Heck yeah. Before we get into the nitty gritty, we like to have a little fun with some rapid fire questions. Are you ready?
Let's go.
All right. First one, cowboy boots or sneakers?
Oh, boots all day.
Cowboy hat or ball cap?
I'm a ball cap, yeah.
First job you ever had growing up?
Man, I guess probably working on Grandpa's farm, putting up hay, cleaning fence rows. That's really, but I guess if I had to be, I guess not under the table, would be working at a gas station, stocking.
How
Sweeping
old were
floors,
you when
mopping.
you were on the farm?
I started working there typically probably about 9 or 10 years old.
Dang, as Brooks and Dunn would say, you're a hard-working man.
Hard working man. That's it. We're going for it.
Better snack, pepperoni rolls or biscuit and gravy?
Oh. So in West Virginia, it's the pepperoni roll 100%, but I grew up on biscuits and gravy too. That's tough, man. I think my answer is just yes.
And you're from a small town originally, right? In West Virginia?
I am. Yep.
Small town or big city?
I'm a small towner all day.
What do you miss most about living in a small town?
Being able to hit fifth gear.
No traffic.
No, actually being able to actually driving down the road and hitting full speed and not having to hit every parking light. I mean, stoplight and parking on interstate every 5 minutes because somebody can't drive.
What do you love most about living in the big city now?
I think it's great to just meet all kinds of different people. Like I'm very much a people person, so I love the opportunity to just meet a completely diverse it's like a melting pot. There's just people from everywhere, and it's really cool, the stories, and I'm thankful to be able to have made friends all the way out to California and Alaska, and as far east as I'm from. So I mean, it's really cool to kind of be able to make new friendships, and that's what I'm all about. Is being able to do that.
And last question, it's going to be the hardest question I ask you today. If you had one country song you could request for the rest of your life, what country song are you requesting and why?
For the rest of my life, golly, that is a tough one. I still go back to one of my favorites is George Strait, Carry Your Love With Me. I mean, West Virginia down to Tennessee. I mean, I grew up, I used to wait for that song to come on CMT when I was too young to be outside in summers at my grandparents' house. And I just watched CMT all day long, music videos, all that, and I could not wait for that song to come on.
Heck yeah, we love the King here on Q Country 92.5. He even comes up here to hunt sometimes.
Yeah.
And so we are going to play his song requested by today's Country Climb Star of the Week, Todd Cameron. This is George Strait with Carrying Your Love With Me on Q Country 92.5. Heck yeah, that's segment 1. Boom!
Dude, let's go. Love it. Hey, this is awesome, dude. I love this.
Heck yeah, man. And we're
5 minutes in. This is one of the coolest interviews already, so I love it.
Oh, heck yeah. And we're playing George Strait. And then a little bit later, we're playing 2 songs. You're getting more airtime today than George Strait.
Hey, I appreciate it. This might be the only airtime I get for the rest of my career. So I'm gonna soak it in. Like,
Heck yeah, I doubt it, man. I love your songs, and the new one we're gonna play in a little bit. That is coming out September 5th. I've given some sneak peeks to people, and they are loving it.
Really?
Yes.
That's great feedback. Thank you for that. So I'm glad you did. Like I said, I'm like, you know what? It's close enough now. You know, we're 15 days away, basically, maybe 16.
Yeah.
From the official release. I'm like, you know, I kind of have slowed back my teasing on a little bit on songs just because I'm like, I feel like people just forget, they see it too far out. It's almost like the attention span these days is so short. You get like, oh, coming out this Friday, and like, I got a chance they might remember it. So
yeah, well, when it comes out on the 5th, we'll have you back. If you just want to call in, we could do a quick thing, and then we'll play it again.
Man, I would love that. Thank you so much.
Heck yeah, man. It's one of the coolest things. I love being a small town radio DJ because, one, my boss doesn't listen to the show, and I get to do whatever I want, and I get to highlight awesome artists that don't normally get airtime on our station. So,
man, that's awesome.
Sweet.
I appreciate that.
Well, let's do our second segment. This one, we're going to find out about your journey, your climb, your ride, how it all started. Great. Here we go. We are talking to our Country Climb Star of the Week, Todd Cameron, baby, who's coming to us live from Nashville, Tennessee, originally from West Virginia. Todd, why don't you give us a little recap of your story, of your country climb? How did music hook you, and tell us about your journey?
Man, definitely, I fell in love with country music when I used to. CMT was probably one of the only channels that my grandparents got on their cable plan, and I used to just live on that during the summers. And I remember watching, like I said, George Strait and Clay Walker. He was always on. Daryl Singletary. Like, I was just constantly watching the TV, and I thought, man, every time they'd have like one of those live music videos, I was like, that's what I want to do. I just want to do that so bad. I grew up in church too, so I was kind of accustomed to music. I mean, obviously at that time my church was pretty traditional. They didn't only have piano, but we were able to talk them into doing like a youth Sunday thing, and got to bring in guitars, and then we slowly brought in drums and bass, and so that was like my first experience of actually playing in front of a crowd. And when they clapped afterwards, I was like, I know we were terrible, but they still clapped, and it felt so good. And I was like, oh, I just want to do this again and again. And so I kind of went from there. Coffee house, the old coffee house dances that they would have at high school, and I played at those. And then when I got to college, it was more about, there was some like open mics, specifically in like Huntington, West Virginia. I went to grad school, and so I played a couple up there all throughout the state of West Virginia. And that's when I was really kind of just like enjoying an opportunity to play like one of my songs. That's when I was dabbling in the songwriting. But probably about 2012, I just really decided to like get some guys together and form a band, and we started out and doing it and worked our way around the festival world. And it just, it's a slow roll. The first person I ever opened up for actually was Brett Michaels from Poison. So that was such a cool experience. We won I guess a Battle of the Bands competition. It was like us and one other guy. His wife out. And I remember we just asked all the girls in the sororities, we were like, hey, we'll hook you up with free beer. Just come down to, I think it was like Silver City or whatever the bar was at the time. I can't remember. And we were like, hey, when we're done playing, just scream as loud as you can. That's all we need to do. Screams is what's going to win. And they did, and so we won. So that's how we got to do that. Those videos went viral. It was just like right when like iPhones were kind of like starting to record video, and a friend of mine took 3 clips of us opening up, and Yeah, we played covers. We didn't play the originals, but it was really cool getting to be in front of, like, I mean, in a packed house. I think it was like, 800 or 900 people there that night, and they thought we were something, and we weren't, but we made it out like we were. Fake it till you make it, right? And
Right.
from there, 6 months later, I found myself living in Nashville, and it's just been crazy, man. I've just been on the road a ton. I've been blessed. I've been in and out of bands, and then finally went solo in 2020. I've been on the road with some folks for almost 10 years, and it was just like we kind of rode the COVID sunset out, and it was a good experience. And people grow up, and that's kind of what we did. And I was walking away from music, and next thing you know, like some stuff that I've just written by myself just kind of started taking off. And so now here we are. I'm back at it again. So.
Oh man! So right after COVID, right after COVID, you were ready to just quit music.
Oh, I was done, man. Like I when I tell you, like, just completely, I almost feel like there was a part of me. It's like a tough breakup, man, and that's really what it felt like. And I tell people this all the time. It's like you don't really know until you aren't touring and you're not playing music, and because COVID shut everything down, right? All the shows were done. You finally step back and you're like, whoa, like. I don't know what it's like to not be on the road. I don't know what it's like to not be in front of people, because this is all I've known for the last 10 years. And we were touring so much and still working full-time jobs during the day, doing all that too. I mean, because music just wasn't enough to cover, what we needed to do with music and recording and getting it out there. But when it stops, it's like, whoa, like this is different. Like I'm not used to this, because this is all we've ever known. And it's what we've gotten accustomed to, And I guess old habits die hard. I tell people that. And so then I felt like it was just not fun towards the end of that for a minute. It was just like we're grinding, and it was just constant rejection from the industry and stuff. And these are things a lot of people don't like to talk about, but there's a lot of valleys, and when you catch that little mountaintop, man, it just refuels you and you're ready to go again. And and I've been blessed. I think I needed that though, to just kind of like check my reviews a little bit and then figure out, where I'm headed, and to be able to look at it differently. But yeah, I was pretty much dead inside, just tired of hearing no, and everything we did still wasn't good enough for what we were wanting to accomplish, and then I was like, you know what? Like, let's go back to why I started this to begin with. And it was the fans, and it was just the love for making music. And that's where my focus is now, man.
That's awesome. And you're back to having fun, making some great music.
That's it. I've really enjoyed this latest project. That's going on behind the scenes. It's taken, over a year and a half, but it's been well worth it.
Heck yeah, we are going to play 2 of your songs today. This is Todd Cameron, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. We're going to be right back with him for some more fun after this. Heck yeah, dude. That's odd.
Thanks,
that
brother.
kind of like my comedy story is kind of similar. Like I had success. I was living in LA, and I had like a TV credit. I was on the Jimmy Kimmel Show. And
Wow.
And then my wife and I, we were living in Arizona. We were back in Arizona. We got divorced because I thought like the comedy dream was what it was all about. She moved to this small town called Show Low, where I'm coming to you from today. I moved to LA to go round 2, try and make things happen. I realized I made a horrible mistake, that my family and my wife were more important. And I fell out of love with comedy, but I was trying so hard to make it. But we got remarried, so I had to move to Show Low. And I was moving up here thinking the comedy dream was over. And I'm like, well, I had a good run, and I was kind of depressed because I'm like, last time I checked, there's no entertainment industry in this small town, Show Low, Arizona. And I moved here, dude, and things started happening. I got on the radio. I got a job at the radio, my first job in entertainment. My comedy career got rekindled because I wasn't putting pressure on myself, and I was just having fun.
Dude, I'm telling you, and the more I've like even heard just some friends of mine that are even on the road with even some major artists, he's like, you have no idea that at the level you're at is almost the best level sometimes. He's like, I'm not saying there's not some good times like on the celebrity side of like, being in front of those 10,000 people. And I was like, dude, I want that so bad. Like I want to be in front of 10,000 people so bad, like every night. Like that's kind of my, like my thing. But if this is as far as it goes, I mean, thank you God, appreciate it. This was something that I got to do that not a lot of people have gotten to do, and even experience some of the things that I've gotten to experience. Like I've probably gotten celebrity treatment in certain places. I'm just like, especially 5 6 7 years ago, I'm like, y'all know that I still like work in sales during the day. Like you can call the customer service line right now, and I would answer or something, I mean, it was kind of one of those, like, I'm laughing, all these people were taking pictures with me, like, but to them, and I start thinking about, it's like, man, if you can make somebody's day, like, if you can do something that costs you nothing, and I think what it would say, the most fulfilling thing you'll ever do is for somebody that can't repay you back. And I think I've just always kind of looked at things like that now. It's kind of where my head's at anyway.
That's hot. Man, I love your attitude. So awesome. We'll do our third segment. It's musician questions for a musician. And then we're going to come out of that, talk about Light It Up, and then talk about the new one, baby.
That's awesome.
Home, right? Calling Home.
Calling Home. Yep.
All right, perfect. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. We are back with our Country Climb Star of the Week, Todd Cameron, baby. We've been having fun with you, and it's now time for some more fun with musician questions for a musician. First question, you've frontmanned over 1,500 shows, is that correct?
Yeah, I have, man. Been a lot.
What would you say is the biggest lesson or thing that you have learned about frontmanning so many shows?
Make sure that you make everybody in the crowd realize that they are part of the show, and without them, there's not a show. They need to feel more important than you.
First album you ever bought?
Oh, man. What was that first album I ever bought? I want to say, I don't know, I got a lot of hand-me-down albums from my brother. My brother he's older than me, so he could drive and go buy albums when they came out. But I want to say I either got a Matchbox 20 album, maybe it was the Yourself or Someone Like You album. I may have gone and bought that. We had a record store at Cheap Thrills record store. I think it's still going strong, actually, that we used to go trade CDs in. That was like the whole thing, and we always go by using them. It was either that or I may have bought Bryan Adams' So Far So Good album. It kind of had like the hits on it. So maybe.
What top 3 musical influences?
Man, definitely. If I had to say, I'm definitely going to give Bryan Adams one. He was one of the first rock acts that I actually got to listen to. I was kind of shielded from the rock world for a long time. I tell people this all the time. I am a rocker by heart. I love rock. That's what I actually kind of started more. I love country. I love the storytelling aspect of country, but when I put a little drive behind some guitars, I just get fired up. And so I might be too rock for country or too country for rock. I don't know, whatever. So one of the two. I sit in the middle, but I love both. So I just kind of keep it in there. But that was the first rock album I ever got to listen to, only because my mom loved him. Kind of modern day, just from the songs that he writes and also the songs that he cuts. I think he cuts a lot of the cream of the crop. I really appreciate Jason Aldean a ton. I've really always really enjoyed a lot of his stuff. I mean, from that, My Kind of Party album was kind of a change. Like for me, that was like really one that just really just kind of, it made me kind of fall back in love with country again, because I was coming off of some rock side of stuff there. And if I had to, I guess, pick, it's so hard because I appreciate music so much. This is probably one of the most difficult questions ever. But there's two, like, I always try to pick somebody that's closer to modern, still kicking it and stuff. Not that Bryan Adams didn't, by the way. He still sounds as good today as he did years ago. But let me throw in there, honestly, I'm going to throw in Matchbox 20 in there too, because I appreciate Rob Thomas a lot from the songwriting, and that sound was definitely a band that shaped me and my sound too. I'll tell a lot of people I'm somewhere between Tom Petty and Matchbox 20 meets, Jason Aldean, and maybe sprinkle, Three Doors Down in there. That's kind of where I fall.
And I love it. And I love the country rock sound. And speaking of your love for country rock and getting things lining it up, how about we play one of your latest hits that is a little bit of country rock? What's this one about?
Man, honestly, I went in to write this with a couple friends of mine, and I said, guys, one thing I love, and you learn this when you're playing live, is that people love pump up jams. And I don't think I really had that. And I was like, man, I just remember the bonfire parties back in the day, and hoping that you weren't going to wake up in the middle of the field somewhere the next day trying to figure out where everything was. Sorry, Mom and Dad, if you're watching this. But anyway, I was like, those are some of the best times ever. Like, just the craziest nights. And it was always somebody taking a freaking bottle, with lighting a rag and throwing it on a bonfire. Always somebody got to have some kind of crazy thing. We'd always have a bonfire to be way too high. And so anyway, I just think about those parties and just the crazy truck circle love stuff. And I was like, man, I want to write a song that people will make people want to lift their cup up. That is just like, call up everybody. That's what we used to do. It's like word spread in the town. Call up everybody. We're throwing a freaking barn burner tonight. Let's do it. So I wanted to write a song that just encourages that, and that's all I want.
Heck
so
yeah,
that's what we did.
That's what you did, and
minutes.
Everyone raise those cups up now, and let's get ready to rock out. Is this the first time this song's been played on Arizona radio?
It is. Let's go.
Woo! Here we go.
Yeah.
It is Todd Cameron, today's Country Climb Star of the Week, with his hit, Light It Up on Q Country 92.5.
Light it up. Let's light it up. Dippers with them skull ring jeans, call them bourbon day sippers and them silver bullet kings. Bring them Daisy Dukes, scissor cut, pretty little things. We got it all in the coolers, and it's all we need. It's time to light it up. Pour a little something, something in your cup and raise them up, 'cause it's about to go down. Y'all about to find out how we roll way out. Showing up, let's light it up. Time and we raise a little hell and we can go all night. Yeah, the boys brought the pallet stack 25 high, soaking full of diesel, and it's about that time to light it up. Pour a little something, something in your cup and raise them up, 'cause it's about to go down. Y'all about to find out how we roll way out. Showing up, let's light it up. Let's light it up. It's time to light it up. Pour a little something, something in your cup and raise them up, 'cause it's about to go down. Y'all about to find out how we roll way out. Showing up, it's time to light it up. Pour a little something, something in your cup and raise them up, 'cause it's about to go down. Y'all about to find out how we roll way out. Showing up, let's light it up. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Ooh, yeah, let's light it up.
Country Climb Star of the Week, Todd Cameron. Holy moly, we lit it up.
Let's go. That was awesome.
Heck yeah,
your reaction, man. That was awesome.
Dude, I love the air guitar. I went to Air Juilliard. That's where I learned to play air guitar so well.
That's awesome.
Awesome. Well, now we'll head into, we're going to go in and now introduce the new song, Calling Home, that comes out September 5th. And we'll play that song, and then we'll come out and we'll finish it up with what we can expect, how we can support you, what's new. And then definitely we got to have you back September 5th, and we'll play Calling Home again.
Man, that would be awesome. I would love that. That would be so awesome.
Heck yeah, I'd love for our little small town station to shake things up in country music.
Dude, I love it. I love it, man. I appreciate you. Hey, we'll take it all day long.
Woo! We are back with Todd Cameron, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. We heard his song, Light It Up, which is country rock at its greatest, and a great pump-up song. I absolutely loved it. And we're going to play one more song. Normally I just play one, but you sent me two, and I couldn't pick. And this one's coming out soon. It's not even out yet. Hasn't been played on radio anywhere, right?
No, you were the first one to premiere it.
Woo! And what's this one called? What's this one about? How'd it come about?
Yes, this song's called "Calling Home," and we wrote this song from a little bit different angle. It's even the song structure itself. I had this idea that it's kind of like you always hear, a house is just a house, the people that make it a home, But then I was like, well, what if it's like this? If home was actually a person, who would you call home? And then I've kind of seen like some stuff, people even ask that question around on the internet. It's like, so we took a step further. It's like, if home was a person, I know who I'm calling home. And we wrote this from an angle of like the people out there that, they got their person. They know who their home is. So without them, and home's not a physical location. It's, it's you and your person. So that's how we wrote this song.
I love it. It gives me chills every time I listen to it, and I think our audience is going to love it too. And we, in our small town of Show Low, Arizona, and the White Mountains, are the lucky ones that get to play it first on country radio. That's right. We're shaking things up, baby. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce for the first time, it's Todd Cameron with his new song, Calling Home, coming out September 5th. We could hear it right now on Q Country 92.5.
Let's go.
If home was a person, I know who I'm calling home. If home's where the heart is, and you got my heart to hold. If love was a compass, my true north would point to you. Yeah, you. No matter how far away I go, I'm always headed back to. At the end of some country road. No, ain't a quarter-mile driveway, a porch swing, or an old wood stove. It's a hug, it's a kiss, it's the one that I'm missing. I figured it out long ago. If home was a person, I know who I'm calling home. I know who I'm calling home. She puts her arms around me like the wood and the brick and the white picket fence in the yard. She's She keeps us from falling apart. She's my home. Leaving a light on, waiting with a smile on the place where I go rest my head. My sun up, my sundown, my home ain't no house. It's anywhere and everywhere she is. Home was a person I know I'm calling home. I said home was a person I know I'm calling home. Home was a person I know I'm calling.
That is Todd Cameron, today's Country Climb Star of the Week with his new hit, Calling Home. It is coming out September 5th. Todd, how can we help that song succeed? Can we pre-save it? How can we get our hands on that song?
Yeah. The pre-save link actually should be updated today. Actually, should be out. I think I was actually waiting on that to come through from my distributor. So, but pre-save link will be up. I have a Linktree link up that you can just click on it. It'll just say pre-save Calling Home. That's phenomenal. And then obviously using the song in your own videos and stories on social media, tagging me, like that helps more than you'll ever know. Like I tell fans that all the time. The more people that do that, that's what makes songs go viral. So.
And you have you're actually going to be on our side of the country coming up. You're going to be in Vegas doing some shows. How can we catch you, and how can we follow your country climb?
Yeah, absolutely. Old Red out there, which they've been so good to us. You know, the whole Round Hospitality Group's been so awesome about keeping us pretty busy and putting us on shows. And so they're actually flying us out to do 4 days in a row out there. We're going to do 4 shows, September 4th to the 7th. So they'll be posting it up on their website, and go to Old Red and click on the Vegas location, and you'll be able to see us there. And I don't have all the time secured just yet, but the dates are secured. It's just they're a little fluid on the times. So, but yeah, we'd love to see everybody come out there. I mean, Vegas is always a good time.
Heck yeah, we could follow you on all your socials. It's Todd Cameron Music, is that correct?
Yeah, at Todd Cameron Music, all together. You know, farmersonly.com, MySpace, all that stuff.
Heck yeah. Well, Todd, you have been amazing. Your music is amazing, and it's just been great to learn about your country climb, and I can't wait to see what you continue to do. These songs are awesome, and we want to have you back September 5th when this song drops.
Let's do it. I love it, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Chris, for having me on. I'm super excited, so thank you.
Heck yes, everyone, go out, follow Todd Cameron Music. Today's Country Climb Star of the Week.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
Heck yeah, that was our Country Climb Star of the Week interview with Todd Cameron. Make sure you guys go like him, follow him at Todd Cameron Music, download his music, and make sure you pre-save his one coming out September 5th, Calling Home. I loved it. Heck yes, Jeff Reynolds watching the brew. Jeff Reynolds having fun with the crew. Heck yes, Dave Ramsey, good to see you, best friend. Brooke wants to know, what did the doctor say about your legs? Brooke, you, so good to see you from Mississippi. Sean Burke is on. Sean Burke is the one that got this segment up and running and going. We love Sean Burke. The Q Country Nation loves this station. We're working with his son, Austin Burke, and their playlisted podcast, which you guys should follow and watch. And it's amazing. It's out in Nashville. And they are picking these musicians for us to feature and highlight on our station, and it's just been so awesome. Thank you for sending Todd Cameron our way. He was so awesome. I loved his songs, and he has so many more songs that you can listen to. We're still playing his segments on the radio here. All right, there we go. Got that. Okay, boom, boom. All right, Dave, how are you feeling, buddy? Heck yes. Oh, Lotería was so much fun last night. Teresa, thanks for coming. It was at the Pinetop Aliberto's. We gave away so many great prizes, and the big grand prize, the Big Pine Cabins 2-night stay, went into sudden death, Lotería. He couldn't figure out, has ultrasound scheduled in the process, Brooke. Oh, Dave, well, I hope you get better. Wyatt Adams, good morning. Heck yes. Good morning, best friends. Jeff Reynolds, how are you doing today? Let's see, Kendra, the best friend. Oh, Kendra, you missed our video portion of the Country Climb Star of the Week interview. I think you would really like this guy. I bet you he looks like someone that could be in one of your vampire movies. Here, let me know. Hold on.
Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
In this, doesn't he? Oh, poop in my butt.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett's Country Climb Star of the Week.
We are back with our Country Climb Star of the Week, Todd Cameron, baby. We've been having fun with you, and it's now time. Heck yeah, there we go. Brooke Utes, who won? Her name was Bernie. It came down to Bernie and April. I posted the video on our social media on Instagram and Facebook, and it came down to two people, and we clear the cards, they get new cards, and then I call out a card, and then if one of them has it and the other one doesn't, then the person that has it wins. Well, they both got the first one, and then it came down the second one, and Bernie had it, and April didn't. But April won like 4 or 5 times. She was on fire. Wyatt Adams, good morning. Good to see you, best friends. Got to go outside. Dogs are staring. Be right back. Can't wait to play Todd Cameron's songs on our station for the first time, and one of them doesn't even come out until September 5th. This is just the coolest segment ever. So Lotería was really, really fun. And then tonight, I am producing a stand-up comedy show at Torion. That's right, Torion Country Club. For their members, it is sold out. But it should be a fun time. I'm going to be hosting, doing about 20 minutes. And then we have feature Steph Clark from Los Angeles and headliner Tom Clark, as seen on Conan, also HBO, Comedy Central. A lot of credits. He's so funny, so silly. So it's going to be a fun time. Off to bring him back, bring him and Steph back. That's his wife sometime, so you can all see it. But September 20th, we're going to be at Pinedale for a Best of Phoenix stand-up showcase. I'm bringing up some of my favorites from that have been up here already as features, and then just some of my favorites from around the Phoenix comedy scene. So we have Lamar Mitchell, Jr., Cricket Gill is coming back. We have Sari Beliak and Zach Allen, a.k.a. Zach from Montana. He's from a small town in Montana, so he has a lot of small town humor as well. So I think you guys are going to like that. Tickets are going to go on sale tomorrow. I've just been so busy, but and they're going to be $25 general admission for that one. Seating is limited, only 120 seats. Dave's got to let his dogs out. Week, Todd Cameron to play one of his originals coming up next. Man, there we go. Maybe one day I'll have a show where I don't mess up. I didn't mess up too bad right there. Heck yeah. All right. Well, Kendra, yes. Check out our dude. Here we go. This week, it is Todd Cameron, originally from West Virginia. Now he's like country rock. You're going to hear his songs. We played them for the video audience earlier, but we're going to be playing it for the audio and our Facebook Live audience. have a little dance party. His song, Light It Up, gets you pumped. So if you're looking for a pump-up song today, that one is for you. Congratulations to our Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets football team. They had their first game of the season against the Chinley Wildcats, who are powerhouses in basketball. And the Blue Ridge Yellow Jackets won 42-0. Congratulations. And then we have a lot of high school football teams on the mountain heading out for action. Sholo has an away game. The Mogia Mustangs are having an away game. These Round Valley Elks are taking on my alma mater, the Seton Catholic Sentinels, at the Round Valley. I don't know about at the Round Valley Dome, but at Round Valley. And then St. John's has a home game as well. So good luck to all our high school football teams, and be safe, travel safe. Anybody got anything juicy going on this weekend? I got my comedy show, and then Saturday, I just got a lot of work to do. I'm thinking of taking September. We have a show. I'm thinking of taking October off from comedy, taking a break. But if someone asks me to do a gig, I'll do it. Brooke Utes, is it Henry? Harry. So if so, does him stare at you after he poops in the house wanting a treat? Yeah. Does he, Dave? Did nothing but sit and stare. Totally boo. Does Harry stare at you and want a treat after he poops in the house? Does Harry poop in the house? Another round. Okay. Yes.
It's Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
We are talking to our Country Climb Star of the Week, Todd Cameron.
Man, honestly,
what's this one
do
about?
it. Man, honestly, I went into
All right, I got to turn the volume up a little bit.
trying to figure out where everything was. Sorry, Mom, Dad, if you're watching this. But anyway, I was like, there's this up that is just like, call up everybody. That's what we used to do.
All right, there we go. Get ready to get pumped. If you need to get pumped this Friday morning, we are going to be playing a pump-up song for you from Todd Cameron.
And that's all I want.
Heck
So
yeah,
that's what we did. We
That's
wrote
what
that
you
song in
did,
35
and
minutes.
everyone raise those cups up now, and let's get country 92.5. Perfect. Okay, there we go. Got his song queued up, ready to go. Harry is something unique. He's a total butthead, but you love him. He's a cute butthead. All right. Talking about good vibes. Have to get rid of a song. Let's go ahead and check out our horoscopes just for entertainment purposes only. I think unless they are really good, I think they're usually hogwash. All right. If you want Chris Cleo to read your horoscope, too, I was hoping Todd would hop on the Facebook Live today for his interview, but we missed him. But we hope he gets to catch the interview. We love you, Todd. Everyone is loving you. Can't wait to play you on the radio here in a second. All right. Here's the Leo horoscope for Leos, a.k.a. myself. All right. And Kendra, you too. Sudden psychic insights that seem important could come your way today, Leo, but you could be confused about their meaning. This might bother you today unless you write your thoughts down. Sometimes the process of recording your ideas can bring an insight, meaning to light. Ooh. If this doesn't help, keep your notes until tomorrow. Things should become clear then. That's very vague. Okay, Gemini. Oh, Chris Cleo going out to Gemini. Paul called me yesterday and I forgot to call him back. All right, Gemini. Okay. Gemini, money problems may seem to be escalating, Gemini, and you could be hard-pressed to find a way to deal with them right now. The situation is temporary. Put all paperwork aside for now. If you wait a day until you're feeling a little less stressed, you'll be able to get a better handle on the situation and juggle your budget in order to make it all work. Oh! Joe G! Joe G! Joe G! Joe G! Dave, I bet you thought yours was totally boo. Joe G wants Chris Cleo to read Virgo. Joe G is a really good psychic as well. Next time he's in, we'll have to have him do some psychic readings for you guys. All right, here you go, Virgo. You and some friends might spontaneously decide to do something adventurous, Virgo, such as take a trip out of town. This might be fun. Make sure you go somewhere that one of you knows fairly well, or there's a slight danger, pooping my butt, or there's a slight danger that you might get lost or hit traffic at the wrong time. Also, make sure that others know where you are so no one worries. Do you feel like taking an adventure there, Joe? But be careful. It sounds like you might get murdered or something. Okay. Awesome. We have our next radio segment coming up with our Country Climb Star of the Week, Todd Cameron, and we're going to be playing his song "Light It Up." And then, that was a great pump-up song, but I love calling home. I call my wife; she's my home. That's totally me. How does it know? I don't know, Joe. It's crazy. Everyone born around the same time as you is going to have the exact same day. The exact same. It's really weird. Joe, I'm going to be in at 10. We are filming a juicy video over there at Horn Auto Center, the Chevy, Cadillac, and GMC store that shaves you more. All right, got that. I don't know, Joe. I don't know how it knows. It's amazing. Oh, let's see. Let's see if there's any weird news going on. If we could come up with any jokes. Reddit news of the weird, wacky news from around. What? Reddit. Where's my Reddit? We're ready. Heck yes. It's kind of a juicy one today. Okay. Because the video she sent, there was like props and stuff. I don't know. Maybe I should bring some props. I might stop at home and bring some props. Is Chris Bennett one of the friends on this lost adventure? Well, I can't go on an adventure tonight because I'm going to be at the Torion Country Club for Chris Bennett Comedy Presents Stand-Up Comedy at Torion with headliner Tom Clark. Backside of the moon. Come on. It's time to go. All the beers are closed. Woo! The bars are closed.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
We are talking to our Country Climb Star of the Week, Todd Cameron, and you talked about how your music is a little country rock. How about we play one of your latest hits that is a little bit of country rock? What's this one about?
Do it. Man, honestly, I went in to write this with a couple friends of mine, and I said, guys.
Tonight, it's going to be about 100 people, I think. 100 to 110 is the capacity. But it should be, it's going to be juicy. Tom Clark's so funny. I'll have to bring him back because I think everyone would really like him. He's fun. He's silly. He's been doing it for a long time and, just a really good seasoned professional. What are you doing this weekend, Brooke, over there in Mississippi? MISSIPPI. All right, we're playing a segment for the radio. And then, hold on. I got to turn this on so we could hear me introduce Todd Cameron's first song we're playing today, Light It Up. And then get ready because I'm having a dance party. Hopefully you'll join me.
We're throwing a freaking barn burner tonight. Let's do it. So I wanted to write a song that just encourages that, and that's all I want.
Heck
So
yeah,
that's what we did.
That's what you did, and everyone raise those cups up now, and let's get ready to rock out. Is this the first time this song's been played on Arizona radio?
It is. Let's go.
Woo! Here we go. It is Todd Cameron, today's Country Climb Star of the Week, with his hit, Light It Up on Q Country 92.5.
Light it up. Let's light it up.
Come on now.
Tell them long cut dippers with them skull ring jeans. Call them bourbon day sippers and them silver bullet kings. Bring them Daisy Dukes, scissor cut, pretty little things. We got it all in the coolers, and it's all we need. It's time to light it up. Pour a little something, something in your cup, and raise them up. 'Cause it's about to go down. Y'all about to find out how we roll way out. Showing up. Let's light it up. Yeah, we working green acres, ain't afraid of overtime, and we raise a little hell and we can go all night. Yeah, the boys brought the pallet stack 25 high, soaking full of diesel, and it's about that time to light it up. Pour a little something, something in your cup, and raise them up. 'Cause it's about to go down. Y'all about to find out how we roll way out. Shown up. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. It's time to light it up. Pour a little something, something in your cup, and raise them up. 'Cause it's about to go down. Y'all about to find out how we roll way out. Shown up. It's time to light it up. Pour a little something, something in your cup, and raise them up. 'Cause it's about to go down. Y'all about to find out how we roll way out. Shown up. Let's light it up. Let's light it up. Let's light it up.
Come on.
Ooh, yeah, let's light it up.
Heck yes. Light It Up, played for the first time on Q Country 92.5. Our Country Climb Star of the Week, Todd Cameron. Man, that one got me hyped up. See, anywhere, right?
No, you were the first one to premiere.
Woo, and what's this one called? What's this one about? How'd it come about?
Yeah, this song's called "Calling Home," and not a physical location. It's you and your person. So that's how we wrote this song.
Okay. Heck yes. I love both these songs. We had a good pump up one that got me pumped, got the heart going, and now one that I think is just so romantic. I want to play it for my wife.
So that's how we wrote this song.
I love it. It gives me chills every time I listen to 5.
Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
New hit, Calling Home. It is coming out September 5th.
Whatever Brooke does, it's going to take
Todd,
all weekend long.
How can we help that song succeed? Can we pre-save it? How can we get our hands on that song?
Yeah. Pre-save link actually should be updated today. Actually, should be link will be up. I have a Linktree link up that you just click on and it'll just say pre-save calling home. That's phenomenal. And then obviously using the song out there. Yeah.
How can we catch you and how can we follow your country climb?
Vegas is always a good time.
Heck yeah, we could follow you. All right, we're getting our final call with Todd Cameron locked and loaded on all your... Man, I wanted to go live last night from Lotería, but my internet wasn't great. Drops.
Let's do it. I love it, man. I appreciate you. Thank you.
Oh, my internet, it does not work as well in Pinetop Lakeside. I have Verizon. I don't know if that's why.
So, thank you.
Heck yes, everyone, go out, follow Todd Cameron Music today. Heck yeah. All right, perfect. We are good to go. John T. McCarthy, good to see you. How are you doing, best friend? John T. McCarthy, how's it? What do you got going on this weekend? Good to see you. You missed the video portion of the interview today. You could go back and watch the Facebook Live. But we're going to be playing a song from Todd Cameron, who is today's Country Climb Star of the Week. Originally from a small town in West Virginia. Been living in Nashville since about 2012, I think he said. And we played a song, Light It Up, which is a good pump-up song. And then next we're going to play a song called Calling Home. It's so good. Brooke Utes, I find if you turn your phone off when you leave your area and turn it on in the next area, then it hits the tower. Oh. But what was weird, even when I was hooking up to the Wi-Fi at Aliberto's, nothing, nothing was happening. But I'll try that. Good little tip. All right, whatever I do, it's going to take all weekend. Dave Ramsey said he saw something on Facebook about peanut butter saying it's bad for static nerve. Static or sciatic? Static nerve, which controls leg pain. Could this be the problem with my legs? I sure do love peanut butter. That would be heartbreaking if you had to give up peanut butter. You're having to give up everything. Brookman, D. Teresa, John T. Oh, goodness gracious. Just ignore. That seems like a spammer, like a robot. Oh, good morning, Beth Jackson. You are for real. Beth Jackson, happy Friday. How are you doing? Anything juicy going on this weekend? You slinging the sourdough this weekend? What do you got planned with the fam? All right. Yeah, John, ignore that message because I think it's a spammer, but pardon my manner for intruding into your privacy. You have a very interesting profile, and it really caught my heart. It would be rude to send a request without your consent. I love to know you more and be friends. If you don't mind sending me a friend request. Woo, John! Let's not get your wife on. She's going to go after Brookman D. Teresa. Brookman D. Teresa, he's a married man, but he does have an awesome Chevy truck. They're coming on the Facebook Live to hit on John T. McCarthy. You are the man, sir. All right. Heck yes. Got one more. Yeah, man, the show went by fast. I was worried because I did the interview Wednesday, but I am a procrastinator, so I didn't edit the video and the radio until today. And when I edited the video, it was not uploading. I was so scared, but it all got taken care of. Does anyone else want to hit on John T. McCarthy? Beth Ann Jackson says, Beth Ann Jack. Oh, Beth Ann Jack. I like that. It's a grand weekend, LOL. We are starting the rebuild of our master bathroom. I'm stoked to get dirty and crafty. You guys are doing it yourself? Oh my gosh. I don't think Andrea and I could. Well, I definitely couldn't do any remodeling. I just don't trust myself. I'm an idiot. I know I won't do something right. Andrea is definitely more the handy one. I could see her doing it, but we couldn't do it together because I would probably drive her nuts, maybe distract her, annoy her. Maybe I would try to help, and that would really, really annoy her. But that's awesome. Anyone else going? Is the fair this weekend? Hold on. I think it's the Apache County Fair this weekend. When is the Apache County Fair? Apache County Fair. Or no, there's like a fair in in St. John's. What's happening? Oh, it started already. So it goes through till tomorrow. Wow. I've never been. Has anyone ever been to the Apache County Fair? There's mud bogging, rodeo, food court, kids zone, arts, crafts. There's a stage. Ooh. Heck yeah. All right. Didn't hear anything about it. Didn't hear anything about what? Oh, about the fair. I should probably do a what's happening segment. Apache County Fair. What else is going on? County Fair. All right. What events are happening in the Arizona White Mountains this weekend? Millie Bobby Brown and Jake Bon Jovi have adopted a baby girl. Oh my gosh, they're young. Good for them. Okay. Event calendar, let's see. Night golf. Oh, that's good. That's for Navajo County Family Advocacy Center. All right, perfect. We got I can't wait for you guys that are hopping on that missed the earlier portion of the Facebook Live. You're in luck. We are playing a song from Todd Cameron. He is today's Country Climb Star of the Week. This is a new one that he is releasing September 5th. So if you like it, go on, friend request him on all socials, and make sure you pre-save this song. Let's try and get as many pre-saves as possible. It would be awesome if our little small town could start, shaking things up and giving more and more of these artists some airtime and exposure. Yeah, a few years ago, wasn't too bad. Oh, okay. Sure am going to keep you updated on Facebook as much as I can. Oh, you did it a few years ago. Didn't hear anything about it. Brooke, it's Chris Bennett. I was asking John, if he took his old truck to Solterra Senior Living. They had some kind of senior day and had a bunch of old vehicles in the parking lot.
From the Horn Auto Center Studios, Chris Bennett's Country Climb, Star of the Week.
We are back with Todd Cameron, today's Country Climb Star of the Week. We heard his song, Light It Up, which is country rock at its greatest, and a great pump-up song. I absolutely loved it. And we're going to play one more song. Normally I just play one, but you sent me two, and I couldn't pick. And this one's coming out soon. It's not even out yet. It hasn't been played on radio anywhere, right?
No, you were the first one to premiere.
Ooh, and what's this one called? What's this one about? How'd it come about?
Yes, this song's called Calling Home, and we wrote this song from a little bit different angle. It's even the song structure itself. I had this idea that it's kind of like, you always hear, a house is just a house, the people that make it a home, but then I was like, well, what if it's like this? If home was actually a person, who would you call home? And then, I've kind of seen like some stuff, people even ask that question around on the internet. It's like, so we take a step further. It's like, if home was a person, I know who I'm calling home. And we wrote this from an angle of like the people out there that, they got their person. They know who their home is. So without them, and home's not a physical location. It's, it's you and your person. So that's how we wrote this song.
I love it. It gives me chills every time I listen to it, and I think our audience is going to love it too. And we, in our small town of Show Low, Arizona, and the White Mountains, are the lucky ones that get to play it first on country radio. That's right. We're shaking things up, baby. And ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce for the first time, it's Todd Cameron with his new song, Calling Home, coming out September 5th. We could hear it right now on Q Country 92.5.
Let's go.
Here we go. Woo! Todd Cameron, baby.
If home was a person, I know who I'm calling home. If home's where the heart is and you got my heart to hold. If love was a compass, my true north would point to you. Yeah, you. No matter how far away I go, I'm always headed back to. At the end of some country road. No, ain't a quarter-mile driveway, a porch swing, or an old wood stove. It's a hug, it's a kiss, it's the one that I'm missing. I figured it out long ago. If home was a person, then I know who I'm calling. Oh, damn it. She keeps us from falling apart. She's my leaving her light on, waiting with a smile on the place where I go rest my head. My sun up, my sundown, my home ain't no house. It's anywhere and everywhere she is. If home was a person, I know I'm calling.
No.
If home was a person, I know I'm calling. If home was a
Haven't
person,
found him
I
yet.
know I'm calling.
That is Todd Cameron, today's Country Climb Star of the Week with his new hit, Calling Home. It is coming out September 5th. Todd, how can we help that song succeed? Can we pre-save it? How can we get our hands on
Yeah, I
that
haven't
song?
found my glasses yet.
Yeah. Pre-save link actually should be updated today. Actually, should be out. I think I was actually waiting on that to come through from my distributor. So, but pre-save link will be up. I have a Linktree link up that you just click on it. It'll just say pre-save calling home. That's phenomenal. And then obviously using the song in your own videos and stories on social media, tagging me like that helps more than
I
you
did,
ever
but I
know.
lost
Like
him.
I tell fans that all the time. The more people that do that, that's what makes songs go viral. So.
And you have, you're actually going to be on our side of the country coming up. You're going to be in Vegas doing some shows. How can we catch you and how can we follow your country climb?
Yeah, absolutely. Old Red out there, it's been so good to us. You know, the whole round hospitality group's been so awesome about keeping us pretty busy and putting us on shows. And so they're actually flying us out to do 4 days in a row out there. We're going to do 4 shows September 4th to the 7th. So they'll be posting it up on their website. You can go to Old Red and the Vegas location, and you'll be able to see us there. And I don't have all the time secured just yet, but the dates are secured. It's just they're a little fluid on the time. So, but yeah, we'd love to see everybody come out there. Vegas is always a good time.
Heck yeah, we could follow you on all your socials. It's Todd Cameron Music, is that correct?
Yeah, at Todd Cameron Music, all together. You know, farmersonly.com, MySpace, all that stuff.
Heck yeah. Well, Todd, you have been amazing. Your music is amazing. And it's just been great to learn about your country climb. And I can't wait to see what you continue to do. These songs are awesome. And we want to have you back September 5th when this song drops.
Let's do it. I love it, man. I appreciate you. Thank you, Chris, for having me on. I'm super excited. So thank you.
Heck yes, everyone, go out, follow Todd Cameron Music. Today's Country Climb Star of the Week. Heck yeah, Lila Brown, good morning. Welcome to the Morning Brew. You're watching the behind the scenes of our small town radio show in Show Low, Arizona. Todd Cameron, she says 100% genuine. He was amazing. It was so great to get to talk to him, interview him. Just seems like just a real genuine, down-to-earth, awesome dude. And I love his music. So excited we were able to play 2 of his songs today here on the Morning Brew. Okay, I got to put in a shorter song because we had a little bit fun. We're going to do What's Happening, and I have a live read to do today. Yeah, Brooke, you're right. There is something Janine said at 10 today. What? It was like a Hall of Fame induction for... Hall of Fame induction for, I forget her name. What, at the X Diamond Ranch? Let me see. All right. Events near X Diamond Ranch, Eager Hall of Fame. I know she said it was sold out, so X Diamond Ranch. I think it was Chris Bennett. Call Paul. Oh, yes. Okay. I hope he's okay. Chop, chop. Your message just popped up on my Facebook. Market open today. No, I'm not seeing that event that she had talked about. All right, got a live read. Wink. Oh, Wink. That's right. Wink. What? So what should I look up? All right. Wink Hall of Fame induction X Diamond. It's the X Diamond Ranch, right? It was going to be there because that's why Janine's not here. What a privilege it is to announce that Wink Krigler has been selected to be inducted in the National Cowgirls Hall of Fame in Fort Worth, Texas. Congratulations to an amazing woman and living legend. Woo! Okay, I'm not finding anything. Yeah, I guess, the big thing happening is the 83rd Annual Apache County Fair. But I can't find that information on event where Wink. What's There we go. I think I found it. That's not till Tuesday, November 18th. I don't know what event it is that's going on. All right, I got a live read to do, and I got so much going on today, so I'm going to let you guys head out a little early. Let's see. Best friends, thanks so much for tuning in. Make sure you guys, if you can, search for Todd Cameron Music or Todd Cameron on Facebook, on Instagram, whatever you use. If you use all of them, search for him on all those. And then go ahead and give him a follow. You could even send him a message saying you enjoyed his visit on the show or a comment. Comments are really helpful to the algorithm. But if you could go give him a follow, that is just a little thing we can do to support Todd. Make sure also I'll find the pre-save link and we could go ahead and pre-save his upcoming song because that helps move it up the playlist, I believe. Oh, call Paul. Well, I don't know if I could call him on the show right now there, Brooke, because he called me on my phone yesterday. I think he's still working. Do you know something I don't know? I think he's working. I don't want to interrupt him, but I'll call him after the show. All right. Perfect. Okay. So, best friends, that is it for the Facebook Live. I just got a live read left for Comfort Fit Dentures and Deemer's Glass. I'll be at Torion Country Club tonight. If anyone lives there or is a member there and got your tickets, I will see you all tonight. And what else? I hope you guys have a safe weekend. And for the Morning Brew, I've been Chris Bennett reminding you to be nice to yourself, be nice to others, and don't be jerk. For the Morning Brew, I say bye.